I'm Ryan.
I'm Brandon, and we were in Framing Hanley, and we love Hot Topic.
Pretty much how it happened.
It's really funny because when he joined the band, we at the point in time we were kind of low on cash, so we didn't even have a place to rehearse. So my mom and dad let me borrow their garage for a few nights, and that's where the songs that he's talking about that we were coming up with, that's where they came about. And Lollipop was one of those things we were like, oh, this will be fun. We'll do it this one time in Nashville for our hometown crowd. And it was funny because all these people are hanging out outside, and as soon as we go into the beat of that song, it was like everyone just rushed into the place, and we were like, wow, maybe we have something here, you know. So we decided to record it, and you know, I guess here we are. We got to, you know, it's a double-edged sword. It's definitely, you know, it's a cover, but it got our name and our footprint out there.
What's his Lil Wayne thing with the tune?
He hasn't said anything to us.
He's remained quiet.
Yeah. Funny enough, we've met his band, and they've all, you know, said that they quite like it, and I don't know why Wayne won't say anything. Wayne, if you see this, say something. I don't care what it is, something.
Room together with 5 bottles of liquor, they're gone. So we do like to party. But touring, I mean, we've been touring the whole time since Lollipop came out, and you know, we toured with bands as Theory of a Dead Man, we toured with
Hollywood Undead,
and we've done a lot of headlining touring since then. You know, it's just, you know, the Lollipop has definitely got us on the map to go out and play all the cities in the States and bring us over the pond over the years. So we're very thankful for it.
Cool. Do you have any road stories you'd like to share with us? You don't have to. I've asked that to a few bands and they just like, no.
We got kicked out of Universal last year on Thanksgiving. That was interesting.
It was pretty funny. It all happened because me and Ryan decided we were going to pound as much whiskey as we could in a couple hours.
It was definitely our fault at first.
And then we come out of the bar, and we're at Disneyland, where they have like a nightlife area.
Yeah.
We're partying, and something happens, and someone loses a shoe, so we decide to throw the shoe across this area where everyone's hanging out. And as we do that, we turn around, and Nixon is karate kicking this sign, and then about 3 seconds later, the cops come, and they kick this guy out for a full year. Well,
we threw the shoe, and it hit this sign, and the bouncer was like, "Man, you guys gotta go. You guys are just belligerent. You gotta scram." And our bass player comes over, and he was the sober one, trying to be responsible. I guess he probably just didn't feel like drinking, maybe more so than he was trying to be responsible. But he's like, "What's the problem, man? What's going on?" And the guy's like, "Well, these guys are screwing around, messing with my sign." And then about that time, everyone turns around just in time to see Nixon do a running karate kick and folds this sign like a friggin' Christmas card. And so we got double kicked out of there.
Yeah.
And we got little pink pieces of paper that say we can't come back for you.
I've got a few fan questions that we that came up on Facebook. Somebody asked, why did you choose the locations that you used for the video Promise to Burn?
Oh, for the DVD? Or for the... Well, for the DVD, we actually were all in the studio, and we were just trying to get the making of the record, which we did the writing process in Orlando, Florida, and then we did the full-on recording and mastering in Poconos Mountains in Pennsylvania, the States.
And Orlando is a very good friend of ours, and also our producer Brett Hessel lives, and he's got his own studio down there. And we went and hung out with him, and wrote down there, and then packed up and went up to Pennsylvania, which is a place called Soundmind Studios, owned by a guy named Dan Malsh. Awesome place, beautiful scenery.
If you could collaborate with any artist, past or present, who would it be and why?
Oh God, if we could work with...
If I could work with David Gilmour, that would, I could die a happy man.
Incubus, Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah, those would probably be bands that would be relevant to our style and our age.
Chino, Deftones would be pretty rad. There's a lot.
What's the worst insult that's ever been thrown at you, and what was your response?
I can think of what we thought was an insult. Our first night here, someone yells out "bollock," I believe is the word.
Well, they said, "You're the bollocks," and we thought you were like, "You guys suck balls." Is basically what we thought that translated to. And Luke goes, "We know what that means." and then our tour manager was like, "No, that means you guys they like it." And we were like, "Oh, right on."
Say if you guys want to win this shirt, You have to answer this one random question. What was the release date of A Promise to Burn? And you can have this fancy shirt.